Yo, what's up guys? It's Noah here, and in today's video, we're going to be talking through a couple player props I like on Prizepicks for tonight's NBA slate on Friday, March the 15th. We've got 6 games tonight, so it's actually a little bit of a smaller slate for a Friday, but still wanted to come on, give you guys some props I did like for tonight's slate. I got 2 picks that we're going to talk about in this video. We're going to share why I like them. Now, before we do get started, guys, as always, if you do enjoy these Prizepicks videos, if they do help you out, make sure you hit that like button down below, hit that subscribe button if you have not yet, and if you guys are new to Prizepicks, if you don't have an account over on Prizepicks, you can sign up, linked down below in the description, or just use that promo code NOAH when you sign up for Prizepicks and get your first deposit matched up to $100. And I do also want to shout out Sleeper because we have a partnership with Sleeper as well. If you guys don't have an account over on Sleeper, you can sign up for Sleeper, make a deposit, use code NOAH over there, get your first deposit matched up to $500. Now, if you don't know what Sleeper is, they are a DFS pick'em app similar to Prizepicks and all the other DFS pick'em apps you see around the industry. You pick over or under on player projections, you build out an entry. You can make up to an 8-pick entry on Sleeper. You can win up to 100x your money. If you guys do want to check them out, again, sign up, use that code NOAH, and get your first deposit matched up to $500 over on Sleeper. But we got 2 picks to talk about for today, guys, for Friday. Now, I do want to recap the 3 plays that we gave out in Wednesday's video. I did not make a video for Thursday, guys. I'm sorry about that, but man, Wednesday night and Thursday morning, I was dealing with a stomach virus. Me and my girlfriend, we both had a stomach virus Wednesday night, and it was brutal. I was throwing up all night. Had to go to the bathroom like literally every hour. It was just terrible. But I feel a lot better today, and I felt good enough to make a video for today. But I do want to recap the 3 plays that we gave out in Wednesday's video, which was the last time I made a video. And on Wednesday, we hit 2 of the 3 picks we gave out Wednesday, as you can see on the screen. We did hit on Jalen Duren over 28.5 PRA. Also recommended taking his over 26.5 points plus rebounds. He hit both of those. Jalen Duren had a massive game Wednesday. I think he finished with he had over 20 points and over 20 rebounds. It was a huge game for him. And then we took DeMar DeRozan over 23.5 points. DeRozan had a really good game against the Pacers Wednesday. Liked that matchup a lot for him. Unfortunately, though, we took the over on Scoot Henderson, 5.5 assists. And that's definitely a play that I did not feel good about because we got late news that Scoot Henderson was not going to start on Wednesday. And when I saw that notification that Scoot was not starting, I immediately knew that we were going to be in trouble. His assist prop wound up getting bumped down to 4.5. And he played only 17 minutes Wednesday because he was in massive foul trouble. But when it was announced he was coming off the bench, I did not feel good about him going over 5.5 assists. He had started the previous game, so I assumed he was going to start again. But I think it was because it was the front end of a back-to-back. They just wanted to keep his minutes somewhat down, so they brought him off the bench instead of starting him. I did not expect that to happen. Had I known Scoot was going to come off the bench, I would not have taken his over 5.5 assists. But it is what it is. Felt like we could have had a full sweep Wednesday, but that late news with Scoot not starting definitely screwed us over. But we got 2 more picks for Friday, guys. Let's go ahead and talk through the 2 picks I'm liking for Friday. So the 2 props I'm liking for tonight are both PRA props, and we're going to be looking at 2 props in the same game. So first pick that I like is going to be Jamal Murray, more than 33.5 points, rebounds, and assists. And let's talk through why I like this prop for Jamal Murray. So Jamal Murray's been playing incredibly well lately. He did go under this line. He lost by the hook against Boston in a recent game, had 33 PRA. And then last game in a really tough matchup against Miami, he only had 21 PRA. However, he went over against Phoenix, 44. He had 47 against Utah, 43 against Toronto. The minutes for Jamal Murray have been really, really good lately in competitive games. Now, some of these games lately have been, or he's had some blowouts lately. Like last game against Miami, he only played 31 minutes against Miami last game, which was a little surprising. I don't know if that game was a blowout. I mean, Denver won by 12, so I assume the game was competitive. Kind of weird to see Jamal Murray only play 31 minutes. But besides that Miami game where he only played 31 minutes, against Toronto, 39 minutes. Against Utah, 37. Against Boston, 37. Against Phoenix, 42. Even the game before the Phoenix game, he played the Lakers and he played 38 minutes. So we've been seeing Jamal Murray play huge minutes lately in competitive games. Now this game against the Spurs, it does have a 10.5 point spread. However, the game is being played in San Antonio, and I think with the Spurs playing at home here, that makes it a little bit more likely this game is competitive. And if this game is competitive, we're getting 35, 36 minutes from Jamal Murray most likely. And if you look at what he's done lately when he's played his full minutes, so when he's played at least 35 minutes. He's gone over this PRA line in 6 out of his last 7 games where he's played at least 35 minutes. And I think like for the full season, he's gone over this line in a large percentage of his games as well. I'm going to do the math real quick. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 out of, let's see, 11 out of 18 games this season with at least 35 minutes, he's gone over this PRA line. There was 3 times he had 33 PRA exactly. But it's a really good matchup here for Jamal Murray facing the Spurs. The Spurs have been a very bad defensive team, especially to point guards. They've been really given to the point guard position, allowing the second most points per game to the point guard position, and they're top 10 in both rebounds and assists allowed to point guards. So really, there's a lot of boxes checked here for Jamal Murray. I guess the one concern is the blowout risk, but like I said, with San Antonio playing at home, I think that makes it more likely this game is competitive. I'm gonna play this, this prop as if this game is competitive, and if it is, I like our chances of getting 34 PRA from Jamal Murray. So that's the first pick I like for tonight, guys. Jamal Murray more than 33.5 PRA, and then the play that I like to go with that to pair with that is going to be Jeremy Sochan more than 19.5 PRA. Let's talk through why I like this prop for Sochan. So if you look at Sochan's game log lately, been going over this prop pretty consistently. The one game he missed against Sacramento, he missed by the hook. He had 19 PRA. Similar to Jamal Murray, we've also seen the minutes on Sochan be pretty consistent lately. Now, he's not playing, the massive minutes that Jamal Murray is, but if you look over his last 7 games, 32, 34, 33, 36, then he played 24 against Golden State because he was limited by foul trouble. Played 28 and then 32 minutes. So he's played at least 32 minutes in 5 out of his last 7 games. In one of the games he played less than that, he was in foul trouble. So I think if this game's competitive, we're going to see 30-plus minutes from Jeremy Sochan. And, Sochan has shown the ability to be productive when he does get minutes. He is one of these players that can contribute in all stat types. He's not going to go out there and score 30 points, but he can get you, 9, 10 points. He can get you 6, 7 rebounds, 3, 4 assists. Like, he can do a little bit of everything when he's on the floor. And if we assume Jeremy Sochan's playing 30-plus minutes tonight, I think this PRA line is a little bit low, even though this is kind of a tough matchup against Denver. If you look over his last 10 games where he's played at least 30 minutes, Sochan has gone over this PRA line in 9 out of his last 10 games with at least 30 minutes. And over his last 25 games with at least 30 minutes, he's gone over this line in 19 out of his last 25 games when he's played at least 30 minutes. So if we're getting 30-plus minutes from Sochan, which we've consistently been getting lately, I think we got a pretty good chance at 20 PRA from him. And I was looking at some sportsbook odds. Right now, Pinnacle, they really like the over on this prop, minus 135. The odds are favoring the over here on Pinnacle for this Jeremy Sochan PRA line. And Jamal Murray's prop, his prop on Pinnacle was around minus 125, minus 130. So sportsbook odds are favoring the over on both these props for tonight. Again, I know there is a little bit of risk here since we're taking 2 overs in a game with a 10.5 point spread. But if this game does stay competitive, if we get 34, 35, 36 minutes from Jamal Murray, if we get 30 minutes from Jeremy Sochan, I think we got a pretty good chance at getting both these guys to go over these PRA lines. So that's what I'm liking for tonight, guys. 2 early picks for this Friday slate. It's a little bit of a smaller slate. Again, only 6 games, but this is what I was liking, kind of taking a first look at the board right now on Friday morning when I'm recording this video. But I'll be sharing more props for today. I always share more props every day over on Patreon. If you guys want to check those out, as always, the Patreon is linked down below in the description. But that's what I got for tonight, guys. Best of luck on this slate. As always, appreciate you watching. Hit that like button if you enjoyed. Hit that subscribe button if you have not yet. And again, if you guys don't have an account over on Prizepicks, be sure to sign up for Prizepicks, linked down below in the description, or just use that promo code NOAH when you sign up for Prizepicks and get your first deposit matched up to $100. But good luck, guys. Thanks as always for watching the videos. Appreciate you guys' support. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.